YouTube, back with another video, and today I want to talk about how you all can grow your lead generation through cold outreach, specifically through a DM strategy. So I'm going to be going through how I was able to scale my business. A little over $1 million in gross revenue in our first year. So make sure you guys tap in. These are going to be high level strategies that I think are super useful and a lot of people do not talk about, and this is applicable for any industry. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all soon. All right, cool. So what's up, y'all? Today I'm going to be talking about how you can get 10 new leads every day into your business. Now, Pointer strategy really started by Gary Vee. It goes all the way back to what he called the $1.80 rule or play. I forget what it was, but nonetheless, what he was focusing on was commenting, liking, and thinking of something thoughtful on somebody's page through their social media, and then sending them a personalized direct message asking to do a product or service for them for free. Now, I know there's plenty of other people. Alex Ramosi always talks about the same strategy. And I think it is this overarching theme that I think everyone can relate with. And that is giving your best things away for free in event knowing that there will come a time when somebody is willing to pay for your product or your service. So I'm gonna walk you through this step by step and what I do. So first and foremost, you gotta pick a niche that you're currently already knowledgeable in. And the reason why I say that is because most people, they think of this elaborate idea or they want to go into a space that they don't really know too much about. Like, the only reason I chose life insurance, for you all that do know, is because I spent a lot of time as a life insurance agent, and I understand the sales process, I understand the leads process, I know the expectations, I understand the culture, I know where to find the people. And that is why this is important, because a lot of times, if you think about your situation, you've either been in a job, you've worked in a position, or you're super knowledgeable about a specific niche. So that gives you the upper hand, right? So I'm going to be talking about how you can actually go into that niche and find the right people. So the first thing we need to do is identify our target audience that we're going to be going after, right? I always say go with things and people, previous jobs that you've already worked for your business. So if you're trying to get leads, right, which we all know you need leads in marketing to grow your business, you're gonna need to figure out where they lie. So pick a platform that you have the most, social proof, the most variety, because the first thing you all do when you guys do this strategy, when you're direct messaging, you're doing cold outreach, is they are gonna look you up, right? They're not just gonna respond and say, hey, I wanna give you money, or just try your things out for free. They're going to click on your page, they're gonna look at your social, they're gonna go look you up on Google, whatever it may be. So it's your job to make sure that your page is presentable. So start with the platform that you already have optimized, meaning, if it's your Facebook, if it's your Instagram, if it's your Pinterest, if it's LinkedIn, it doesn't matter. If it's your TikTok, whatever page has the most followers, looks the best, aesthetically pleasing, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make sure you start on that channel, right? And what you're gonna now do is reach out to clients. Now, I always say 50 to 100 people per day. That's the phrase that my mentor used. I know individuals like Hormozy say 100. I know when Gary Vee came out with this, you could probably DM hundreds of people. There are certain limits on certain platforms, so make sure you look up how many direct messages can you send per day before you get blocked or before they restrict your account. Don't do anything outrageous. The reason why you're gonna send these messages is just to get what's called the law of averages. And for you all that don't know, law of averages just means how many attempts is it gonna take for you to get your desired outcome. That's how I break it down. That's my definition of it, right? So I say 50 to 100, and then you can work backwards from there. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna say, okay, Trey, well, how do I find these people I need to DM? You've given me the overarching theme, but how do I find these people? The first step is you can search hashtags, you can search in the search engine, you can join Facebook groups or search different Facebook groups, you can look up previous videos, you can go to your current likes on content that you've talked about. So if you're interested in getting 10 free leads, you've probably already talked about a concept or an idea, or you should have, about your business or your product or service. Start with the people who've already liked and engaged in your post or viewed your video or shared it or commented or swiped up or liked anything, right? Every platform has a way of people basically expressing some level of, like or interest in it. Most of the times we don't think to start there, right? Reach out to those people, especially if they can identify. Like me, for example, with life insurance agents, it's a little bit harder because you have to be licensed for me to sell you my product and service, unless, I'm going outside of my niche. But if you're in, real estate, for example, most of the times, unless you're a real estate agent, if you're a wholesaler, you don't need a license. If you're selling a product, you don't need a license for that either. They just need to be somebody that may be interested in the product. But if it's something generic like clothing or a product or appliance that is around the house or whatever it may be, you can sell that to them. So really anybody can be a potential direct message, but you want to find your ideal clients. But if you're a little nervous and you're like, I don't want to just cold DM people I don't know, start with the people who have liked, comment, or shared your current information. From there, once you get through those people, you're going to go to Google Docs or Excel, and all you're going to do is pull up a list. You're going to copy and paste their URL. So if you go through your likes, let's say you got 100 likes, you're going to go through all 100 likes and you're going to copy and paste the URL, right? If you don't have 100 likes or if you haven't really posted a lot, then what I say is Number one, make sure on your social media, before you do the strategy, you at least post about your product or service in some way, shape, or form, or at least provide some free value if you don't want to tell people to buy it because you're a little nervous of coming off as salesy. And all you have to do is go on there, just post valuable information about your industry. So at least you can kind of show yourself as the authoritative figure, right? I don't want to say you got to post a certain amount because then some of you all won't actually go out and take action. Just do one post, please. That's all you have to do. Do one post and then start reaching out. Obviously, the goal is post every day, right? Post every few days and continue to show yourself as that authority figure, but start out with one post. Let's say you have your one post or you have your multiple posts, and now you're like, okay, cool. I've already reached out to my, 50 or 100 people that like my one post that I had. Now what I'm gonna do is, and the goal is, guys, you wanna do this every single day. So you're gonna go, let's use Facebook, right? So you're gonna type in your specific niche. Let's say I'm gonna use myself as an example, right? So what I do for life insurance agents, and this is applicable for you in your industry, is what you can do is you are going to go to the search engine or to Facebook groups, and you're gonna look up, life insurance agents, agency owners, life insurance leads, anything online. If it's real estate, you could be a nurse, doing Airbnbs, rental arbitrage community, wholesalers, insert your group. You can look up those Facebook groups, or you can search a hashtag. And if you are knowledgeable, like I said from the beginning, and you know a little bit about the space, you should already kind of know where these people are. Like, I know the specific life insurance IMOs that are around the country, so I'm able to search those specific IMOs. If you're in your industry or you have some knowledge in there, you should also know where those people are. So you're gonna go find them and where they are. And then from there, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and copy and paste the URLs of people who seem like you could reach out to them. Not everybody that's in these Facebook groups or on these Instagram pages or in your likes is gonna be somebody that you really wanna do business with. Make sure that they post, that they have a high likelihood of actually responding. Don't just copy and paste URLs for the sake of saying, oh, I reached out to 50 people. Make sure you try to find 50 quality people, right? So what you're gonna do is, once you find those 50 people, you're gonna go one by one. So you have your list of 50. Now you're gonna go one by one. You're gonna click open new tab. You're gonna go to their page. Once you go to their page, what you're gonna do from there is you're gonna like one picture that you can relate to. Find a picture you can relate to. You're gonna comment something thoughtful. Now, when I say comment, I mean make sure that whenever you're commenting, if it's a picture about, if you're married, like I'm married. If you're married, for example, and you see a married couple that is celebrating, a happy marriage or an anniversary or something, you could comment something like it, comment, and let's say they're in your niche. So I'll use life insurance. So they're in the life insurance niche, and I comment, I say, man, congratulations on you all's anniversary. Me and my wife have been married for like 6 months. It's definitely a kudos to you all, man, or woman, or whatever it is. I'm actually a licensed life insurance agent who's looking for some help. You can check your DM. You're not lying, you're not finessing, right? You're looking to actually help them or looking for help. You can be generic if you want to, but you don't want to come off and just say like, yo, check your DM, because that looks spammy, right? Or put emojis, or like just say DM'd you. That doesn't look organic. And then what you do is you're gonna go into that DM and then you're gonna type out something or write out something thoughtful, meaning that could be relatable to what you commented on. Hey, once again, bro, congratulations on you actually getting married. I just want to reach out to you and let you know my name's Trey. I've been a life insurance agent for almost 2.5 years, going on 3 years. I actually just renewed my license. And the reason I'm reaching out to you is I actually started a lead marketing company called Agent Lead Labs, where we specialize in helping life insurance agents get quality, high intent leads, and also leverage our team to help you sell more effectively. We offer training videos, and we have over 16 different pricing options. If you're interested in kind of learning more, love to hop on a call. We actually are rolling out a 7-day free trial, so we'd love to get you in that. If not, no worries, keep doing your thing. You can say something organically like that. As you can see, I've done that plenty of times. You can send that as a video, you can send it as an audio message, or you can just type that. The more organic, the better. Yes, it's gonna take time, but since you're going after your ideal client, you will know exactly who you're dealing with. So unlike paid ads where everybody and their mom can see it, you don't really know who's clicking on it. Yes, you have control, you can target, but it's not as direct. If I know I'm going after only killers, only people that I know got money because I know who they are, or I know where they're at, or I know the company that does this, you're putting yourself in a unique position that if you get 1 or 2 people to respond, you dang near got the whole entire infrastructure, the whole network to work with. So this kind of like a strategy that I suggest everybody can use for your industry. Right now you say, okay, cool, why did I come with the free thing? So I like to DM people and offer them free stuff, because to me, if you really believe in what you do, you come out with something free, knowing that they're gonna tap in with you as time goes on. And if they don't, it's okay, because then you're gonna get a review or a testimonial. If it's a review, it's gonna tell you how you can be better. If it's a testimonial and they don't buy, you can use that as social proof. And now you're just building up your social proof, right? And that's why I always say in the video, same thing my mentor says, same thing a lot of millionaires say, is start out, build a foundation with giving things away for free, over delivering. And then when you have a ask, hey, can I get some money for this? They're not gonna say no, because you've already provided them a tremendous amount of value. You've made them money, right? It's simple. You can do that same thing with the clothing brand. Reach out to them, say like, hey man, I would love to just shoot you some free stuff, no strings attached. You can start out with that and see if they like it or they think it's fly, they'll put it on, right? And then once they respond, you can say, hey man, I'm gonna send this to you. All I ask, you don't have to, is if you do think that it's cool, you do X, Y, Z. And you figure out what that is. I can't tell you, I'm not in that space, but I would say, find some way to incentivize it. If you think this is super dope and you like it, all I ask is that you just tell 3 or 4 friends about it for me, man. Cool. Right? And you got to figure out, right, how many people you're going to go after. But think about it. If you're doing that for influencers, you know that it's good. Let's say you send it out to 5 people and it costs you $500. Let's make it simple. Let's call you $500 all in. You're in the red, 500. You send out to 5 people, $100 to send them, 1 t-shirt plus expedite shipping, whatever it is. Design, the whole thing, costs you $500 and you send out to 5 people. So you're $500 in the hole. But here's the reality. If you're reaching out to only, once again, with this strategy, you're in control of who you reach out to. If you're reaching out to influencers that only have, over 250,000 followers and they just so happen to love it and they think it's dope and your incentive is, hey, if you like it, all I ask is that you just either let people know about it or if anybody else is interested, just tell them to get in contact with me. You can just tell them to DM me directly. Let's just say that you do that for, let's go 10 people. You're $1,000 in debt. But that person refers you to the next person. You might not give it to them for free, but if they're super interested in it, you can say, hey man, I'll send it to you free. All I ask is that you do is that you post for me. And I'm just giving you an example of you have to come up with creative ways to pitch it. That's not my job. But at the end of the day, I do want to show you the blueprint for how you can start getting in front of people, right? If you do this strategy on multiple platforms, you will have more than 10 leads responding to you per day, right? If you do it on Facebook and Instagram, right? Facebook can let you DM anywhere between like 35 to 60, give or take the time intervals that you DM in. Instagram lets you do 50, but you gotta pause and wait. If you do it back to back to back, they're gonna ban you. You can direct message and comment on people's stuff on TikTok. You can direct message people on LinkedIn. They have a limit as well. It's really endless, right? Twitter, same exact thing. You figure out what your best platform is. You start figuring out where people lie, and then you send out your messages. If you do this on all platforms, you will have 10 new leads, 10 new presentations, right? That you'll be able to present to people and show people your product or service and offer it to them. So I hope that this video was useful for you all. I really just wanted to kind of offer something. This is like when I tell y'all, this is literally what I do. I have my team that does it now, but I was the person sending out 50 DMs every single day. Every single day, like all from November or late October into November of 2022, all the way until about May of 2023, I was sending out all DMs, right? In June, I ended up hiring somebody else and they started doing it for me. And you can train people how to do this, but I always suggest too, if you don't feel like actually doing this strategy, but you are trying to hire somebody, here's kind of the steps I would do. I would do it yourself for at least a month so you can kind of iron out the kinks and what people are gonna say and what works and what doesn't work. Because while I'm telling you this, just like anything, you do have to fall on your face and you do have to figure it out first. You're gonna comment stuff, but that's not gonna work. You're gonna DM people stuff, that's not gonna work. Maybe your audience is super receptive to text messages, but they're not really receptive to videos because they think it's scammy because of what you're selling. Maybe they're super receptive to audio messages, but not to videos. You won't know that until you start testing things and figuring out what actually works for you. So I hope this video was helpful. Like I said, if you guys are interested in learning more, we have, random mentorship calls where I just hop on my Instagram, don't charge for them. Anything in terms of lead generation, if you guys have questions, comments, or concerns, as always, just drop it down below. And I, look forward to helping you guys to the best of my ability. I'm going through kind of some of the strategies that I'm using. I'm learning things as I go. I don't think I know it all. I probably won't be doing this strategy forever to this capacity. The outline of what I'm saying may change. You all can utilize AI to make what I'm saying even better, but it's really just a framework of how you can get 10 leads per day coming into your pipeline for any industry. I don't care if you're a life insurance agent, you can do the same exact thing, reaching out to other life insurance agents, reaching out to other real estate agents, reaching out to other just entrepreneurs and doing the same exact thing. Hey, what's up, man? I know being an entrepreneur, you have a lot of money. And one of the things that I actually help people with is leftover cash flow that they have anywhere from, $100 to $400 per month. I actually help them move that over into what's called an index universal life insurance policy or a whole life insurance policy. And we leverage the cash value to grow wealth tax-free. If that's something you're interested in, just message me back. That's just a pure example of me being a life insurance agent and doing the same thing. Because I know I have a lot of life insurance agents that watch my channel and want to know how they can get free leads. You can do the same exact thing, right? It should take you anywhere from like an hour and a half to maybe 2 hours for one platform. If you do that for 2 platforms, that's 3 hours. If you're actually getting leads coming into your ecosystem every day and you're utilizing that strategy, you should have anywhere from 10 to 20 brand new leads, people you could talk to on top of the other leads that you are paying for that are coming into your pipeline. And you should have more than enough work to be able to satisfy your day and keep the ball rolling. And then once Once again, these are gonna be better than paid leads because that even though you're paying for them to be interested, they're still cold traffic. You didn't directly message them. The people that you DM gonna have a much higher conversion rate, right? You could probably get 10 people on a presentation, probably close 5 or 6 of them if you did the DM strategy. If you're just getting leads in, you get 10 leads, you're probably gonna close like 2 or 3, right? So your LOA is gonna be a lot higher. It does require a little bit more work, but if you hire a VA, the ultimate lever. So I hope this helps, guys. If you guys need anything, as always, like, comment, subscribe. I look forward to hearing your comments below about other things you think I should talk about on this channel. Otherwise, I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.